I'm here to talk about human sex trafficking. I'm a criminal justice student, so a lot of these issues are brought up and they are very interesting to me. Many people don't know about it. The ones that do know about it either don't talk about it, don't aware other people of it, or they just don't know what it entails. There is a group, organizations called Made by Survivors. It's an organization that raises money for survivors that don't have money on their own. They help them buy houses, they help them get back on their feet, get them jobs. And their definition is human sex trafficking is human trafficking for the purpose of commercial exploitation. In Hollywood, they make movies. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen Taken. It's about the ex-CIA agent that goes and rescues his daughter from a different country, and she ends up actually getting herself into a situation that involves human sex trafficking. I think her friend actually dies from being in the industry. When people watch these types of videos, they don't realize that sex trafficking is actually a real thing, or they don't realize it's actually happening in the United States. When victims are transported into the United States, they are told that before they are transferred here, they don't realize that what's going to be happening to them. The people, their traffickers, actually tell them that they are going to be sent over here to get better jobs, get more money, live a better life, have a better life for their families, get jobs like being a nanny, that kind of thing, like maids and stuff, get insurance, like health insurance, benefits and stuff. Some of the countries that they are from around the world are from Honduras, and they're trafficked into Texas, Latvia to Illinois, Mexico to Florida, Korea to Michigan, Japan to Hawaii, Cameroon to Maryland, Taiwan to Washington State, India to California, and Vietnam to Georgia. Usually these are all illegally transported either across the border or identity theft. Statistics are almost every country in the world is involved in human sex trafficking industry somehow or another. 700 to 4 million women and children are trafficked every year around the world. 49 countries transport 50,000 human sex trafficking victims, women and children, each year into the United States, and 750,000 in the past decade have been trafficked here in the United States. It is a $7 billion business. When these victims are transported, they have to owe a debt, is what their traffickers called it. They owe them about $2,000 to $3,000 each. They make only $3 out of $25 that they charge their clients, if at all, if they make any money. And there's a case in Florida, which the people come from Mexico. They have about 130 clients per person. They start at about 14 years old, and then they have 130 clients per week, and they're forced to have sex with them every week. Their punishments, if they don't go along with what their traffickers tell them to do, they're beaten and raped, or they're sometimes killed. If the girls get pregnant, they're forced to have abortions, and that cost is added on to their debt that they owe. One case in Florida, a woman tried to escape, and she was locked in a closet for 15 days. There's a gang in Fresno, California. They kidnap 11 to 14-year-old girls. They force them into prostitution. Again, they owe debts too, so they have to pay the gang members. They beat and rape the girls until they do what they want, or they just do it just because. The girls are trafficked within the U.S., and they are also trafficked into other countries that have Hmong gang members throughout other countries. So, in saying this, human trafficking does happen in the United States. People don't know it. They need to be aware of it because it is a huge industry and they make a lot of money illegally. So the next time that you see a movie that involves human sex trafficking, just remind yourself that it really happens here. And maybe aware the people around you that it happens, and just everybody should be aware of it because it's such an important thing to know. Thanks.